something to build on. But yeah, I'm gutted the goal didn't go in.
Particularly tricky conditions today as well, following that big storm yesterday. How hard was it out there to defend the ball, especially in the second half?
Yeah, it was tough. Like the first half we had it, so I thought the first half we was very good. I thought we was dominant on the floor with the ball, and we moved the ball well. But the second half was a completely different game though for everything else. So I thought the back four, everyone, the boys in the midfield down to Charlie, I thought the whole team was brilliant. I thought we defended well in the end. We had to clear our lines and get them as much as we could. I think the last 20 they got on top. They started to play a bit, but we held out, and it's a good point and it's a good blue cheek.
Yeah, fantastic. After obviously switching to the four for the last couple of years, you all seem quite comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Shows a bit of strength from what's being done on the coaching pitch as well.
Yeah. Like they've told us. Like I've always played the 3 here, so when we went back to the floor, we went back to basics type thing. Obviously, there's a couple of defeats in there. We've just gone back to basics. So yeah, we've been working on our shape, and the boys in midfield, if they've got 2 up like today, sitting in front of us and just helping us out. And I think we've worked on it well, and it's 2 results now, 4 points in a week, so something to build on. It's a good way to go.
And obviously this is our first chat with you since you are permanently a Dulwich Hamlet player. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, it's nice to be back. You know, I won't hide it. I've wanted to come back here for a long time, and my loans went really well. It's a shame when I come back the results weren't the best, but it's a great club. I've never really spoke on it, but I'm delighted to be back. It's a great club. Everything about the fans, the boys here, the management, I can't say a bad word, so I'm buzzing to be back. So let's hope we can push up to the playoffs now.
Fantastic. Thanks, Fred.
No worries, mate. Top man. Cheers, mate. See you later.
So we're here with Gavin after a entertaining and decent result in a really quite challenging set of conditions today.
Yeah, I think both teams had advantages. Obviously, when we had the wind in our favour, both teams first and second half, and it was obviously a lot harder for both teams in the against the wind. It's a shame when the game is sort of hung in the balance like that. You have to tactically get it right against the wind. But I think both teams were a credit. There were goals in the game. Obviously, no one scored, but you could tell that both teams were a threat. But I thought both teams defended fairly well as well.
And of course, we did have the ball in the net through the header from Ronnie. Vint, what could you see from where you were from that one?
No, I couldn't, to be honest with you. Just looking at it looked like a goal to me, but obviously I'm going to say that. Yeah. And to be honest with you, it's hard for me to call it really. Ronnie was quite adamant that it wasn't offside, but it's one of those things. It's happened. No point going on about it.
Of course, and obviously a decent point after a sort of shaky run of form. Another clean sheet for Charlie as well. And we seem to gain control of the midfield quite a lot in this game.
Definitely in the first half. I thought we had some good situations and we passed the ball well. Worked through the thirds quite well. Second half's a lot harder to do, so they pressed us obviously, just like we would have done to them, and it's harder to play through those tight areas. But I think we wanted to encourage the boys to get on the ball a little bit more than we have done of recent. Pass the ball, express themselves, and they're getting there. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. I think there's more growth individually and collectively in the squad. And hopefully we can keep grinding out performances and getting better and better as we go into the business.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Gavin.
Cheers.